In the last example on your notes, we looked at how to write down the equation of a line that went through a particular point and that was parallel to another line. This time we're going to do something similar. We're going to try and find the equation of a line that goes through a particular point. In this case, it's going to be the point -3, 2. But instead of being parallel to a given line, it's going to have to be perpendicular to the given line. So there's going to be a little change. And if you remember the last time, we broke this question down into 3 steps. And the only change in this question is going to be in step 2. Okay, so watch for the difference between parallel and perpendicular that comes into play in step 2. Okay, so in step 1, what we do in step 1 is we try to get the equation of the given line. Okay? Sorry, get the slope of the given line. We have the equation, but we want to get the slope of the given line. So that given line is 4y equals 3x minus 2. And the way to get the slope of a line from its equation, if you have the equation of a line, the way to get its slope is to get y on its own. So let's divide both sides by 4, because that will give you y on its own. And you don't really have to work it all out. What you're interested in is what number is in front of x. If you want to, you can simplify this. 2 over 4 is the same as 1/2. That doesn't matter so much in the context of this question. What it does tell you is that the y-intercept of this blue line will be at -1/2, which you can see here in the graph looks correct. But as I was saying, what we're really interested in here is this bit, because that tells you the slope of the blue line in the question, the blue line that we're given. The slope of the known line, the line that we know about. Okay. Now, if two lines are parallel, they have exactly the same slope. But when two lines are perpendicular, the relationship between them is a little bit different. So, get the slope of the perpendicular line, the new line. Last time, in the last example, we were talking about a parallel line. We're now talking about a perpendicular line. And the way you get the slope of a line that's perpendicular is you turn the slope of the original line upside down and you change its sign. So 3/4 is going to become, we're going to write this as m with that little perpendicular sign, and upside down capital T. So m perpendicular, slope of the perpendicular line. What we do is we take the original slope, the slope of the known line, we turn it upside down. So instead of 3 over 4, it's now going to be 4 over 3. And we change the sign. So we make it -4 over 3. The original was positive 3 over 4. So this one is going, the perpendicular line is going to be -4 over 3. After this, it's pretty simple. Okay, that's the step that you have to watch out for. So in step 3, what we're going to do is we're going to get the equation of the new line, and always to get the equation of a line, and remember this, to get the equation of a new line we need two things. We need a slope, and that's, we've just said the new line has a slope of -4 over 3, and we need a point. We always need a slope and a point to get the equation of a line. The point, if we look back at the question here, you can write it here, or see it here, is -3 over 2. Okay, so the new point is -3 over 2. Okay, and then hopefully by now you know off by heart the formula for the equation of a line. So that's going to be m, and this is going to be x1, y1. I know we called it m with the m perp up above, but seeing as this is the line we're going to use now, we can just call it m. It doesn't really matter what you call it, what you label it, but m is what we normally use. The formula for the equation of a line, y minus y1 equals m on x minus x1. So that's going to be y minus y1 is 2 equals m is negative 4 over 3 times x minus 3. Minus x minus x1 is x minus minus 3, so x plus 3. Now we've seen this before. What I like to do, talked to you before about this, when we have a fraction, slope is a fraction, I like to multiply everything that isn't in parentheses by the bottom of the fraction. Okay, so multiply everything that isn't in parentheses by the bottom of the fraction. And that's going to give us 3y minus 6. When we multiply the fraction by its own bottom, we're just left with the top, so minus 4. And then the x plus 3 is in parentheses, so it's not affected. We'll distribute the negative 4. So we have 3y minus 6 is equal to negative 4x, negative 4 by plus 3 minus 12. You want to get y on its own, because we always leave these in slope-intercept form. So move that negative 6 to the other side. We're going to have 3y is equal to negative 4x minus 12 plus 6. So 3y is equal to negative 4x. Add these two numbers. Negative 12 plus 6 is minus 6. And then to get y on its own, final step, we want y on its own, so divide by 3. 3y divided by 3 is equal to negative 4x divided by 3 minus 6 divided by 3. And this time we should, because this is going to be our final answer, we should simplify it. 3y over 3 is y. Negative 4 over 3x minus 6 over 3 is 2. Okay. And if that's going to be the equation of the new line, and if we draw it here, we can see that the blue line was the original line. This blue line was what was originally in the question. I'm going to scroll back up so you can see that. Okay, so there's the blue line that was originally there. And then our new line, y equals negative 4 over 3x minus 2. That's the line that I've drawn in green here. Okay, that's the new line, and it goes through the point negative 3, 2, and it makes a right angle here. Okay, so it goes through the point negative 3, 2, perpendicular to the original blue line that we had. And that's what we were asked to do. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching that. Now, one for you to try. Try to find a line that goes through the point 1, negative 2, perpendicular to the line 2y equals 3x minus 5. Okay, so you can try that one yourself. Follow exactly the steps that we've done in this video, and it should work out just as easily as this last one has. Okay, if you get stuck, come back and look at the line that you're stuck on, and let me know if you have any difficulty. Okay, thank you.